Hello and welcome back to DK Vine Done Slow. I'm Hyle Russell, here to continue Yooka-Laylee. I took a couple weeks off around the Thanksgiving holiday. So let me try to reframe my brain and remember where exactly I am aside from Moody Maze Marsh. It's already hard to navigate, but then taking 14 days away from it and jumping back in, not quite as daunting as, say, like picking up in Banjo-Tooie, but this is still going to be a bit cumbersome. It's going to take me probably a few minutes to get my bearings here. Hello to Rayday Pinball in a live stream. Alright. I should check. I don't want that glare while I'm checking my totals. There we go. Glare from the Grand Tome. Don't need that. So let's see here. Alright, 10 out of 25, although I haven't expanded the tome yet. So at least I don't think I have. Probably haven't. I've barely gotten any of the collectibles, although I know some of them won't be available until after the expansion, so that is what it is. And then I've got only 2 of the Ghost Riders, so yeah. Do you know where one of the Ghost Riders is? And I'm gonna try to start saying their names. I realize I haven't been great with remembering the Ghost Riders' names, and I think it's because Platonic early on didn't like reveal their names until post-release. They might have like given 1 or 2 of their names pre-release, but I just didn't commit them to memory, except from Normie and yeah. So this is the angry one, who is Anne Gree. That is her name. So let her push me around too much. Ah, see, there we go. Do it. Oh. I've got to evade her, and she turns yellow, and I can hit her. And do that 3 times, and I will... There we go. There we go! Alright, off to a better start than the last couple times I faced her and let her beat me up. Rayday says, I didn't know the Ghost Riders had names. They do, yep. Let me see if I can remember here. So, that was Anne Gree. Normie, who I've known pretty consistently, although sometimes called Norm. Then Evie is the evasive one. I sometimes remember that one. The one that is just hiding, like that is invisible, that you have to coax out, is called Heidi. Heidi, like the children's story. And then the glutton, the one that always wants you to feed them, is Fee-Dee. F-E-E-D-E-E. So those are the names of the Ghost Riders. I promise the Ghost Riders I will be better at remembering that. I feel bad because I haven't been calling them by anything but vague allusions to their names. So now I only need Feedy and Normie. And I think Normie... I'm gonna go ahead and seek out Normie, if I can remember. Well, I've got to do that still. Oh, and I just dove into the gunk. There's so much green here that it's hard to remember that, oh yeah, that's actually putrid slime and not putrid ground that I'm standing on. We are like so far away from Halloween now that all of this Halloweenness, all of this like vague spookiness feels a little out of place. Even Sea of Thieves has finally wrapped up their Halloween events today. It started their analog to Christmas, so jack-o'-lanterns. So last month. And like a week. Alright. I've been in a Halloween spirit much longer this year than I usually am. And I love Halloween. Like, I think one of my, I mean, it is probably my favorite holiday, at least in like tone, right? But, yeah, I think this year it's just like, I was really like into the Halloween spirit, and when like the stressors of say like a presidential election are past, I'm just like, well, wait a second, that was only 3 days after Halloween, so I was like, I really want more Halloween where I can celebrate it unencumbered by the real world. So, oh, that's the entrance. Yeah, I'm already turned around. I'm looking for the floating logs, because I think, if I remember, that's where Normie is hiding. I want to just get Normie out of the way. That won't be relevant until post-expansion. I should probably, you know, expand the tome. There's really nothing keeping me from doing it. Except stubbornness. I'm really glad that the googly eyes get. I think they get toned down after this world. I think Glitter Glaze Glacier and Moody Maze Marsh is really like peak googly eyes. I love them as a concept. I love them as baddies. I think it's great, but they are irritating, especially when you keep running into them. Oh, it's Trouser. So what am I hearing? Of course, it's just Trouser. All right, I'll go up high. Ooh, look at those light effects right there. That's really nice. I've never noticed those before. It's very evocative of Gloomy Gulch and the forest levels in Gloomy Gulch from off of Donkey Kong Country 2. See. Okay. Yeah, I want to get over there. I think I might just expand. Don't know why the googly eyes make such a creepy noise too when you defeat them. They seem like otherworldly at times. So much of this game is just, I feel like, creepy for the sake of being creepy sometimes. Yeah, see, I'm right back here. Need to do that, that maze over there. I'm kind of dreading. I remember it just wasn't my favorite part of the world. Alright, there are the logs. For some reason, I was just completely turned around. Let me see. I love that I can, again, walk on almost any environments, including these bushes here. Which it can get you in trouble if you get too adventurous. That's happened to me a couple times in Triple Stack Tropics. Oh. There we go. I'm just scoping out the area here. Trying to see if I can remember where Normie is. Vaguely recall being over here, but I'm about to hit Rextro. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, Dr. Puzz is over here. I've already, at the very least, gotten the Molly Cool and access that transformation. Where the hell are you, Normie? Kind of evocative of Grab by the Ghoulies music here, too. I hadn't really thought about that. Ah, well, that... I just asked for that, didn't I? You know, Grab by the Ghoulies, of course, the soundtrack was all Grant Kirkhope. And it was really remarkable because it's an entire game of spooky music. And just... how do you fill an entire game of spooky music and make it sound interesting? And, you know, there are motifs that repeat, and he really got to play with that, which I think benefited just the overall, like, tonal consistency of the game. But, oh yeah, this place. So, like, Grab by the Ghoulies, I think, is almost like one of Grant Kirkhope's most impressive soundtracks, especially when you look at like how difficult it must have been to keep it interesting. But not only does he keep it interesting, but I think it's almost more thematically whole as a soundtrack than a lot of the other stuff we see in DKU, and so I'm always fond of when I hear Grant Kirkhope do spooky music, because not only does he have to do new spooky music, right, but he's got to keep it different enough from Grab by the Ghoulies, which is all spooky. Like, the man has composed enough spooky music now to fill at least 2 lifetimes. Ah, shit. Alright, so obviously I haven't found Normie. I let that ghost down. What I am gonna do, I'm gonna go over to Dr. Puzz and go and transform again. I feel like I haven't gotten everything out of this. And who doesn't love this transformation? So I like Dr. Puzz saying that's my kind of transformation. Because spoilers, in Impossible Lair, we find out that Dr. Puzz is not naturally a human like one might assume. She is an octopus that had human DNA blasted into her. I don't know, but why are there bones down here? But I can chomp on them. Dusky duct. Alright, let's see. More bones. Getting pushed back by the bubbles. And the camera angles are not agreeing with it. There we go. Oh wow, look at those pixelated shadows there. Ah, the surface here has a kind of a lunar surface. It looks like a moldy golf ball. I don't know why, which just makes me think back to the new Yooka-Laylee appearance in Mighty Fight Federation, and Capital B shows up in that game in golfing duds. So I like to think this is all just a grand conspiracy for us to get a Yooka-Laylee golfing game. It's just all been leading up to that. All these little clues. Alright. Ah! I fight it? No, there's just no way to fight it. I just have to be quick. Would help if I could remember too. Okay, that's how you raise yourself. The swimming mechanics are very different when you're the shoal of piranhas. Again, these there's something very disconcerting. Oh fuck! About these like bug zapper type electrical devices. I'm not even sure like the logic behind them in universe, why they're here, but as a child it was drilled into me, do not mix electrical devices with water or you will die. So it's triggering something in my brain there. Oh yeah, so the marine corplets, I finally have the power to devour them. It's not often, like outside of a Kirby or a Yoshi game, where our protagonists get to just completely eat baddies. Because, you know, Yooka-Laylee, too, wouldn't eat these things in their natural form, but here they are devouring and digesting and presumably passing at some point these genetic jellyfish creatures. It's very satisfying, but I have to wonder, you know, what your bowel movements are like after you pass something you ate as another form of your body entirely. Come here. I want to eat you. This is why we need more Yooka-Laylee expanded universe. This is why we need a sequel to Yooka-Laylee and the Cracklestone. Because I want like certain questions to be answered, like when they eat these things as the piranha, what does their poop look like? And do they have to poop it when they become a lizard and a bat again? There we go. I was just thinking the same thing. How does a shopping cart get giant bones stuck to it? We'll have you out from under those bones in a jiffy is perhaps like one of those statements in these games that's not funny. Like, that's not a joke. There's no joke in that. But just the inherent absurdity of it is poetic in a certain way. And I also like how this is what I refer to as the Hamish skulls that Hamish Lockwood, I believe, is copped to putting throughout the game. I like that they actually have some sort of use here. All of those bone piles were established coming in to the Dusty Duct just so you could free that trolley there. If every pagey had a title, kind of like the stars from off of Super Mario 64, they could call this one the trolley problem. All you philosophy majors will find that funny, or fans of NBC's The Good Place. Alright. God, it's just dark. It's... I like, too, that it's, like, slightly soiled. It just reminds me of all those times. I don't want to miss this. I don't even know what I'm saying. That's just just very Banjo-Tooie in tone, but the soiled Pagey reminds me of Canary Mary and the Cheeto page that she had shoved up inside of herself. I just love when these prize collectibles, usually of a magic quality, are just implied to be like covered in feces or other fluids of an organic nature. Yeah, the joke is funnier if you are to presume that he dies here. I know Platonic has kind of walked this back, at least in the developer commentaries, about whether or not he actually dies. I think it's funnier. I mean, it's one of those like very dark, cynical jokes that Banjo-Tooie really got going, really inserted into the DKU. And you know, I've kind of not really developed a distaste for it, but I think the brutality of my adult years and the current like climate of the world, you know, it has me yearning for more uplifting material. But there's still the mischievous youth deep inside of me that loves that kind of stuff. Hello to Gibbon in the live stream. Thanks for stopping by. I think that was what I had to do now. I can't remember. Yeah, I already got that. I mean, I'm sure if I'm forgetting something I didn't do, I'll just remember and I'll do it. The truth of the matter is, I just love this transformation way too much to part with it. Because like I said, like all of the Yooka-Laylee transformations really play with a level of like Cronenbergian body horror that I don't think any of the Banjo transformations ever really did. And part of it is because Kazooie was left out of all those transformations, sans Dragon Kazooie, and then it was Banjo who was left out, right? So only one of them ever transformed, so you could still say like inside the shell was still our friend Banjo or our friend Kazooie, where here Yooka and Laylee are always transformed together, and they become like they're still individual consciousness because you still see like the bits of Laylee and the bits of Yooka, and they usually have like, you know, their own eyes and mouth or whatever to signify that they're both still there. So they're like conjoined, but there's still two individual consciousness. Here, I don't know how this works, but either way, their consciousness has definitely been split between different bodies, and that is just upsetting in all of the right ways. As somebody who doesn't like to feel uncomfortable out in his own body, like as somebody who is a whiny little baby every time he gets a mild sunburn, that is upsetting to me, right? Well, I have to say, if I could just hit a button and turn off the sunburn, that would be great. So in effect, that has a positive over sunburn. Sunburn, you just have to wait out a day or two. At least, you know, Yooka and Laylee can nope out of that whenever they want. Alright. So that was where Trev the Tentacle was located. Already did that. I haven't found the Rextro coin, though. I might just have to expand. It's getting to the point where I'm gonna be, like, trying to get blood out of a stone here. And as fun as that would be if I was just playing by myself, me, the person who loves leveling up his starter Pokemon in the grasses outside of Pallet Town, I realized that makes pretty boring streaming. So, yeah, I'll expand. If I don't just fall. I am looking for Normie, I have to admit. I mean, he's not here. Okay, well now I'm just back down to where I just was. Gibbon says, if they do an Impossible Layer 2, I'd love for them to adapt DKC's animal transformation barrels into Puzz transformations. Yeah, I mean, I love that, you know, Puzz has a minor role to play in the game. They didn't forget about her or our friend Royston. But, yeah, I think, like, stuff like Animal Buddies was something I think Playtonic could have represented in the game. Something that obviously, you know, Retro, that is one area where Retro has stumbled as far as what DKC fans really want in those games. They want Animal Buddies, and we never really got them, aside from, you know, Rambi here or there. Your googly eyes. So yeah, I'm sure like if we got an Impossible Layer 2, that actually might be something that's likely. Puzz transformations. Inside levels. The only downside to Puzz transformations is they're lacking a individualistic character to attach them to, which is what makes the Animal Buddies partially so much fun. Is it's not just a new ability of Diddy or Dixie or Dixie or Kitty, Mario and Yoshi. It's that there's this character that you like attached to it, and that's, I mean, that's something that Rare and I think Playtonic really do well, though, is they don't have that Nintendo philosophy, that stodgy Nintendo philosophy that I find so stifling, where they look at, like, game design in a purely, like, economical sense. Like, what is the most stripped down, essential way of developing this? It's very streamlined and academic, and there's a lot to be said for it, but I'll take a game that's a little bit rougher around the edges if it's bristling with personality. And the Rare philosophy has always been to have function represented by character and characters and world building, and Playtonic has certainly never forgotten that lesson. I'm gonna climb up here. Well, don't know how far I can climb up there, but I seem to recall this is where the pirate treasure is. Ah, okay. Parkour. I need to work on my parkour skills, but I might be able to get up there even without the Flappy Flight. Well, if I do that, then I'm not going to. That was stupid. Yeah, I realized, like, the DK Vine done slow Yooka-Laylee series, about 70% of it at this point is just me climbing on shit. But I feel like that is so much what Yooka-Laylee is about, at least in a low-key, unspoken way. It is, the environment is Oh, fuck me. The environment is not fuck me, I'm sorry. The environment is designed for you to kind of play on. And I'm gonna do it because I can. It is a one way that I feel like Yooka-Laylee is a really fun game that doesn't get talked about so much. There it is. Yes, I was right. Bum 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 bum. Spooky organ music. All right. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And you know, pirate treasure is so hard to remember if you've gotten it or not because it doesn't show up, right? It's not on the menu. You don't know. But now it's gone. It's not like an ice key question mark egg situation where it's like one and done in the entire game, all save files, which is the case in Kazooie and Tooie, at least the XBLA versions. I mean, like in the N64 version of Kazooie, obviously, if you insert the stop and swap sandcastle codes, then you get them. But and then the ice key is just gone. Even, you know, any save file from that point on, you've already had it. You already have it collected. Pirate treasure does not work that way. It is by save file, which I prefer because I feel like that's an experience that you might want to savor again. You know, like seeing that ice key spin about in. What am I hearing? Seeing that ice key spin around in Waz's cave is an iconic, rewarding thing that I've never gotten it on my N64 cartridge. I never put in those sandcastle codes because I was like, that's not the proper way to do it, at least at this point in time. So I just never did it. Anyway, so I do like that the pirate treasure resets in every save file. Don't know how, you know, they're ever gonna bring it forward, but our friend Jeff, my friend Jeff, everybody's friend Jeff Onan, says, I was surprised Impossible Lair didn't utilize transformations, but even more surprised not to see minecarts. Yooka-Laylee's cart toss levels even feel like from a 2D game, and I'd have loved them to take another crack at it since I didn't like the implementation of cart toss in Yooka-Laylee. Agreed. Although, you know, it... No. Lizard Lash! Am I not close enough? I'm not close enough to Lizard Lash? There we go. No, I agree, Jeff. And again, cart toss was utilized in the overworld of Yooka-Laylee and Impossible Lair, but like a minecart, like even just a minecart level would have been cool with him. Because I do think that is where Impossible Lair fails to meet Tropical Freeze or match Tropical Freeze. Tropical Freeze has the best minecart levels of the entire series. The entire Donkey Kong universe, I should say. So, look at me conflating Impossible Lair and Tropical Freeze as part of the same series. Just the DK Vine mentality I've got. Crazy Copters is in the live stream, says, gotta admit, it looks fun climbing around the geometry in Yooka-Laylee, even if nothing's accomplished. It really is. And, you know, I've talked about how the play control and just general tight crunchiness, to use a geek critique term, in Yooka-Laylee is so spot on and so wonderful. And it's hard to sometimes go back to Banjo-Kazooie as a result. Alright, let's see if I can go over here. I talk to you, or am I gonna just have to press the, You're not gonna talk? Okay. The kung fu kick line is very like mid 2000s kind of single camera comedy line. I don't know, something about it. I could hear like Will Arnett saying like kung fu kick, and so it's interesting that Yuka mentioned Stockholm there. So that says to me that Sweden does exist in this world. I mean, yeah, I'm reading way too much into it, but right, Stockholm Syndrome. Anyway, that's actually a dark reference. All right, so now I have to find... I know origami. It's also a good line. Very solid writing by one Andy Robinson here. People love this pagey. Mostly because they named them after Grant Kirkhope, and it's like, it's rare that you get a pagey with its own name. It says to me all the pageys are unique personalities. This is just a ghostwriter, except with an entire pagey attached to it. And then capital B just chimes in when I didn't ask him to. I like that he's ducking and weaving even with me not moving. Aw, come on. A few times I feel like I've actually touched up against him. Oh! But yeah, you don't see this with Jiggies, right? You have Mr. Jiggy at the very beginning of Banjo-Kazooie, and then Jiggies are never really anthropomorphic after that. Sans, you know, Master Jiggy Wiggy and Jiggy Wiggy's disciple, but I like that all pages are always anthropomorphic, always chatty. They have individual personalities. Some are traumatized by their experience, some are mischievous. It's cool that Playtonic, with the benefit of having already, you know, worked on the Banjo games, they were able to learn from what they did and tweak them in some ways, and that's like, this is also frustrating. But they did things like you can have pages be unique characters. Or not, but it really gives you a lot of options. And then you've got like memorable pages like this one with names and everything that I think fans would be excited to see come back in a future game. Or you could even retcon future Pagey characters as a specific Pagey you collected in one world and go from there. Just spitballing ideas here as I try and fail to catch this bastard. So it's got like a very crisscrossy pattern. He's moving by himself without me egging him on, which makes it different from the Grand Tome fights. Maybe if I drop down on him like Batman in an Arkham game. Ah! Try that again, though. Well, now he's too far away. Yeah, okay. Oh, that worked! Oh, shit. Yeah, Crazy Kirkhope. So I've not heard the last from him, so yeah, I do hope he comes back. I think Crazy Kirkhope is a little bit pandery to, like, Grant Kirkhope's internet fame from around this time. Why is his name? Why is he Kirkhope? Why is that page just named Kirkhope? Because Grant Kirkhope. I get it, but I feel like they should have like combined Grant Kirkhope with a paper pun, like all of the bees in Impossible Lair. But that's just me being picky. I like the character. I want to see him back. All right, let's expand. do like trying to get the most out of my grand tomes before I expand it. But that doesn't mean 100% completing it before I expand it. But I feel like, you know, I beat the boss, I beat Kartos, did a bunch of stuff. So I might as well now take off the blinders and see the full picture here. Okay, so Jeff suggests Crinkhope, which I like. Crazy Copter suggests Kirknote, which I also like. Crazy Kirkhope doesn't really mean anything to me. I like how the pumpkin is the one to tell you. Yeah, so we have a whole new area over there, and there's Feedy, the Ghost Rider. Moody Maze Marsh is one of the worlds, I think the world that I think the Flappy Flight, which you learn around World 5, really makes redundant? I don't know if that's the right word, but so much of getting around in Moody Maze Marsh is, you know, a combination of like climbing on geometry or using a lizard lash. And then Flappy Flight, you can just fly over everything. And I can see why, you know, people don't like that, but it is what it is. Okay, I thought the log was right next to the ground, and I didn't think that I would fall in the muck, but I did fall in the muck. And then we just have to have fire jets there for no reason. What reason do they serve? What purpose do they serve? But who cares, because this is just a storybook brought to life, right? You don't really have to have logic. It's the logic of the Ghost Riders. Uh-oh, living barrel! Belcha is a beloved Donkey Kong boss, and I'm learning that from the Kong Parison on the DK Vine forum. It's a new monthly feature spearheaded by Jeff Onan and our forum mods, where they rank elements of the Donkey Kong universe, starting in the month of December 2020 with the best first world bosses of DKU platform games. Way down here. This doesn't really seem to serve any purpose. Cool, cool. I'll just follow Quills. No, no, I always try to fight them when they're spinning, and I should know better. I really should know better. Is that a cat? Is that a cat with its tongue sticking out? Ow. I like how I say ow instinctively, even though I myself felt no physical pain. Just I guess the image of Yuka's tongue pulling something and then getting like yanked back into his own mouth was enough to give me the sensation of pain. So Yuka's tongue is going through the board right there, but I'll ignore that. Ow. Okay, no, I'm just hitting my head on the wood. Alright, 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 alright. Also appreciate all the crickets in the background here. Oh, nice, the lantern. You can move the lantern around with your head. A lovely touch. I hear a Pagey. And it's in a cagey. Uh-oh. What do I do? All that fire, so I need to put out that fire? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I have to say, like, I don't dislike Moody Maze Marsh. It's not my favorite world, but I will be happy to get to Capital Casino. Because I feel like Capital Casino is, I just love, like, the whole conceit of the world, and it is a unique experience. And, the challenges are more upfront there, whereas I feel like a lot of this is kind of obtuse puzzle solving. Or not even like... See, watch. That's gonna hurt me. Oh, okay, that goes away. So I have to just time it. Oh no! I was looking at the wrong one! And now I'm in muck. Oh, there we go. Well, that will help. Well, not doing it that way. Stop it! Fuck! Okay. So I was like, how am I gonna get through fire? I wasn't looking at the wrong one. I have to go through there, but the fire never goes away. So I'll wait till the fire goes away in this one. And I have a limited time to get through here. There. Okay, I solved the puzzle like a big boy. Yay. I want to get up to Feedy. I also want to get some butterflies because that did almost kill me. Oh yeah, this thing. I remember that thing. It's slowly coming back to me. So I said I wanted, you know, I liked to climb across the geometry of Yooka-Laylee. Well, Yooka-Laylee. Well, here I go. A whole area designed around climbing. Although it's not as fun when I'm supposed to do it. There's Feedy. Do I have anything to feed him? Are there any berries around? Oh, I need berries. Oh, there we go. See, this is why I shouldn't just climb on something half-cocked. I should always mind my surroundings first. There we go. And I still haven't found Normie. I can't believe that. I thought Normie would be the easiest Ghost Rider to find here. Outrageous. Dre. Deadeye Dre. Hello. Says, Big Boy Puzzler Heil, you'll be a regular Professor Layton in no time. I don't know what that means. It's not DKU. There's Clara. One of my favorite Platonic characters. That wasn't sarcastic. I don't know why that came across as sarcastic. She actually is one of my favorite Platonic characters. She's just a friendly explorer girl who turned into a skelly. Talk to her. I get distracted by quills very easily, though, so I'll talk to her, but I also still have some quills, so see what she has to say. Very British spelling of artifact there. It's funny to me when Rare and or Platonic don't Americanify the English for our sensitive, ignorant asses. Because you look at like Donkey Kong Country games, right? And they were always using American English. And same thing with like early Banjo, and I think Conker's Bad Fur Day. I don't know if Bad Fur Day, I can't remember Bad Fur Day used British spelling, but I feel like that's around the time where they just said, fuck it, we're a British studio, we're not going to pander to the Americans. And definitely now, with Yooka-Laylee and Sea of Thieves, you're seeing them just use British spelling, which I prefer. I mean, that's the way it should be. I don't know if I can do this yet. We'll see. Oh no, it's all foggy. Yeah, I can't do this yet. And I'm lost now. I'll have to come back when I learn the zippy move. Sorry, Clara. Please don't let this affect your chances of getting your own spin-off game. Now I've got a shortcut to this part of the world. No! You weren't spinning when I decided to charge you, and then you just started to spin. Nope, 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 nope. Ah! You still smacked me, though. Love the googly eyes. Think they're a brilliant concept. But oh my god, they're irritating. suppose I should explode down here. Oh, wait, maybe I can do that. I forgot I do have Laylee's sonar, what is it? That thing. Alright, I'll go back and try. Because I honestly don't remember if it's... The breaking glass thing was what threw me. But because there's the spin dash move. No. You're not doing it. There's a spin dash move that I always confuse with the sonar explosion as far as what it's signifying that I need to use here. So, alright, I'm back. Do this. Maybe. Nice. And it also dispels the fog. This is very Turok the Dinosaur Hunter here. Oh no. Did I get it? I didn't even see me actually get anything. Bring it here quick. What is the rush? And how do I get out of here? Copter says more like the N64 South Park. Haven't played it, but I can just picture it. Like that N64 fog in a lot of those third-party games is just notorious. Oh, look how happy she is. That's cute. That would have been a nice opportunity to allude to Banjo-Kazooie or Diddy or Dixie or somebody. Wait, did Laylee say we found more collectibles in there? Was there more in there? Or was that just her being a wise ass? Well, I guess I can always go back. Look at this mushroom, too. Kind of the luminescent qualities of the mushrooms we saw earlier, but like pockmarked with like lantern light glowing out of it. And it's reflecting off them too. Oh, this is a gorgeous game. I don't think that gets talked about enough. So glad Kartos is done. I don't have to worry about Kartos. You have no idea how good that feels. So I was thinking, like, what do I still have to do here? Oh no! Oh god! Yeah, alright. So, this thing here. There we go. Oh, it's Planker, yeah. Like, who's running this? the joke of Planker always not knowing or mistaking Yooka-Laylee for someone else that he's expecting, some service person. Because if you're like a sign, if you're a plank of wood, you probably wouldn't be able to differentiate organic life forms all that well. Let's plant some seeds is also one of the lines in my Yooka-Laylee porn parody. Alright, so... Oh, and now I have 43 seconds. Great. Don't touch the brambles! Oh! Fuck. I like how their corpse keeps getting whacked by the brambles. Alright. So that seed planting thing was such a nuisance the first time I did it. Because I have to admit, I wasn't gathering that I could attach Yuka's tongue to them. I thought you had to kick them like a kickball, right? Start here. So this makes it much easier, but it's still challenging. Not nearly as much as just trying to kick them into the holes. I don't know what I was thinking, but there's nothing really to like signify that you can attach your tongue to them in that kind of mechanic. Oh no! And I lost it. And I have to get it over in that hole. So what I need to do is get rid of these mushrooms. Even though they come back. Hopefully they'll give me enough time. Okay, no! I'll need those butterflies when I inevitably whack... See, they're back! Damn it! Oh, and now I'm stuck in the... Okay. Okay, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, no, that mushroom's giving me... No, nope, I can't get around it. Oh! Are you kidding? No! Okay. Okay. Okay, I did it. Yeah, so that was not nearly as hard as the first time I tried it when I was just kicking them into the holes. Though I don't know why I had so much apprehension about that one. Damn flashbacks. Dre at least confirms that they also were under the same misconception that I was. So let's see. Guess I should head back into the expanded area. There's still so much to do. Yeah, let me see my totals. Yeah, only 14 out of 25, which 14 feels like a lot, but not when there are 25 pages to collect. You forget the sheer glut of collectibles per world. Like, you don't have as many worlds as you do in a Banjo game, but they're just stuffed with stuff. I'm trying to keep track of pre and post expansion and all of that. Talk to this pumpkin. So it's another hoop. Another hoop challenge. Ah! Now I'm dizzy and nauseous. Oh, come on! I mean, I should have waited and seen if they were gonna pull any shit like that, but I was impatient. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Oh! Boo. Can't you just warp me back? I don't have to walk all the way back there when I'm in a goddamn death maze. Like, seriously, I'm all the way up here, pumpkin dude. I don't want to have to retrace my steps through flames. Fine, fine. I made pumpkin pie from scratch on Thanksgiving Day for the very first time in my life, and it was delicious. And I love that pumpkin pie because it was made by me and my own hand. And I say this because I would really like to murder this pumpkin right now and make him into a pie. Yeah, you're just saying the same jokes again, because you didn't come up with more material besides one joke. Trust me, I know the feeling. Ah! Alright, evade these things. These things. Corplets. Swamp corplets. Aw, now this is reset. Come on. There we go. Oh, and look at that. If you do it, they provide a nice little tube for you. But if you fail, you have to go down all by yourself. I guess that's a pretty appropriate punishment. What's over here? What was the point of that? And see, now I'm wondering what is on here. Is there anything hiding on here? No. Sorry, I feel like I let everyone down because I could have gone down a fun tube, which would have been really entertaining. But instead, I was like, oh, there's something else over here. I shouldn't squander this opportunity. And I deprived everyone of some tube sliding. Oh, God, I'm a terrible stream host. I'll be reflecting on this when I'm in bed tonight, staring at the ceiling. I promise I will go down a tube before the end of the stream today. Alright, I know there's like this obstacle course here. Ah! Okay. Alright. So I see how it is. But I've got to get those quills. You understand, right? I've got to get those quills. Okay, but I'm not even getting... Okay. It's fine. If so long as I get those quills, this is all worth it. I got the quills. Look, I don't have regrets. I don't have regrets right now because I don't know why the sight of Yooka-Laylee's dead body just partially marinated in swamp water. I found that so amusing. Like, darkly amusing, right? But usually when you see characters sprawled out after losing all of their health, they don't look quite that dead. They, like Banjo and Kazooie, they fall over. They're like a little bit unconscious maybe, but they're I don't know. They're they just look mildly inconvenienced. Yooka-Laylee just looks straight up dead. Oh, right back here. Oh, okay. Hi, Bendy. There we go. Oh, that's Kartos. I've already done this. Yeah, okay. Yes, I know I've already done this because Kartos is always this thing I dread, right? Especially later, like mid to late era Kartos, I dread. And I guess I just missed those quills before. Just fine. The play coin. I don't think I have the play coin yet. I do not. Nor do I have anything but the Molly Cool. Alright. Ooh, we get a nice back shot of Vendy here with her cord / tail. I like the I guess that's a vent or whatever for Vendy, so she doesn't overheat. She's wearing high heels, which I don't know why up until this point I've never really paid attention to, but that's a weird choice all the same for your already terrifying vending machine creature. Because I've looked at that render quite a bit, but usually only from the front. So obviously I know she's got like little bows on her feet, but this is also just another good time to point out that Vendy was designed by Kev Bayless, who is also responsible for the modern Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. And Vendy. Yep. Yep. Oh, Jeff says, okay, Hio, I have a pitch for an NPC character. Okay, Jeff, what is your pitch? So hello to Crinkle Roots in the live stream as well. I try to point out when people come into the live stream. I like to give them a shout out. I miss them most of the time, but all right. The character is named Plant Dirt Hope. Thanks, Jeff. And I realize I'm now at the point of the stream where I'm going around in circles again, so try to go do something. Fucking googly eyes, I can't with them. Alright, I know there's the little obstacle course I have to do here. So here we go. Here's the tube. Whee! Granted, you don't see them slide down the tube, so it's not as fun as it was in my head up until I actually did it. But I still gave you some tube action, and am I not a streamer who lives up to his promises? They just walk off the edge. How many years have I played platform games? Latch on. There we go. Oh wow, so this is the other side of that. Already gotten this cage, but there is a giant cage over there. Alright, so go over these lily pads. Back here. Fight a googly eye. Break a barrel. Not over the googly eye, unfortunately. Oh. I was hoping they would bounce just right so I could get up there. Alright, well that's not working for me. There's probably a lizard lash thing over here. Although maybe not. God damn it. Alright, I'm not having great luck with this muck right now. Nope. Alright, so obviously I need to jump over from here. And I'm just wasting my time trying to take a shortcut. Yes, I hear you, Paigey. Although, I don't know what benefit I'm having going over this grass, which is clearly just in a muck. Alright, so I got to the relative safety of a mushroom. Although with no way to get away from the muck. suppose there's this tree here I could climb on. But again, this is just in the middle of nowhere in the world. I see quills over there too. Bouncing quills that I haven't gotten yet. I think I complained on the conversation I initially did about Moody Maze Marsh that it wasn't much of a maze. And I'm taking that back. I rescind that complaint. This is a maze, not in like the traditional sense of, oh, I'm in a maze. Ooh, like where's the cheese at the end of it? But it is hard to navigate this place at times. And you see stuff from a distance, but you're like, how do I get there? I'm not really playing with a guide either, so. There's the Blowy, the Mr. Blowy. I don't know if that's the name of their species or if it's just the one character, but alright. So over there is Bendy, so I want to stay over here. I'm just gonna climb on the geometry for a bit. Oh, I did that, so. Yep, there are the lily pads. Alright, I'm back. Although, should I really just repeat what I just did? Yes. I have decided yes. Alright, but alright, so clearly I need to jump over to that. Now, I could just wait till I get the Flappy Flight. Fuck! But that would be waiting. Oh, there we go. Oh, this place! Yeah, I remember this place. So don't let yourself sink. I got it. Okay. Alright, now it's making sense. I'm remembering. I'm remembering how things were. Oh! And now I'm in the cage. Oh no! Guess I just have to fight these things? These things. Corpulets? Yeah, that's all I have to do. So, okay, that's what that cage was. Cool, cool. Mystery solved. But now what? Well, I'm not gonna just jump over back into the muck, that's for sure. Although I just landed in the muck, so whatever. Didn't do it on purpose this time. I like how I'm not even bothering with lizard lashing. I'm just fluttering over. Okay, so there. I'll explore down here. Hey, I know what to do now. Oh, maybe. Fuck. Can I do it underwater? Like that. Alright. I forget I can mix and match sometimes, that you use the fart bubble and then you're essentially getting rid of the underwater area. And it just functions like your normal Yooka-Laylee. Hot Switch Hollow. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Not quick enough? Or is there an order I have to do it in? Okay. Whatever. Guess I just have to do it fast enough. And not one of those irritating things where you have to figure out the right order into which to press them. Ugh! Which I hate those because I don't know. My memory's good, but my memory's good for like dumb shit. And not the more I don't know, simple like pattern recognition. Oh, this one's gonna suck. No! Okay, if I can get that one. Fuck. Now my bubble's gone. Ah! Okay. Get in your bubble. Wow, I did it. Thought that would take a few more tries. But there's more. There's always more. Well, the camera is really fighting me here. It just doesn't want to cooperate. Oh! And then my bubble runs out, and then that slows me down even more. Oh yeah, this one is a nuisance. Ah! Oh. Alright, don't walk past... No! No! Get the... Yeah. That's good. Alright, no. Go down. I think that's everything in this little pool. Oh my god, they're chasing me. Those are cool designs, though. I like the designs of the marine corplets. I don't think they get recognized enough. Probably because nobody spends enough time underwater in Yooka-Laylee to really, like, look at them. Yeah, I think that's about it. I know that's part of an obstacle course. I remember it. I just don't know where to activate it. Oh wow. Alright, I know I need to go back and do that one maze. That like electrified maze that I think is pre-expansion, but I just didn't do it yet. So I might go do that rather than save it for next time. And you also need to do Rextro. I need to find the play coin, which since Rextro was there pre-expansion, then the play coin is probably in the pre-expansion area too. So should just head back to the early part of the world. Just use Vendy as my marker. Vendy is my guidepost in life. Also, why is she always like rolling her eyes in the back of her head, and why is she like she's so twitchy as a character? And I think that's partly why she's so unsettling. It's like, what is she up to? Why is she so discernibly pleased with herself? Like, why? Just why in general is the question. Every question that emanates from Vendy. So there's Rextro. I'm thinking then the play coin. In the first two worlds, they put the play coin right near Rextro's machine. So I don't think it's right there. But I do think it's probably in this area, this little I guess, third of Moody Maze Marsh. Land in the clean muck for a change. I might be wrong. Might not be anywhere around here. Could be all the way over here. Back with the floating logs. Or back beyond the floating logs. I've already... Yeah, that's the, Yeah. Hey! Nice! There was Normie. So I was just on the wrong side. It's funny the way my brain kind of stores information I don't need anymore, like where is Normie the Ghost Rider from off of Yooka-Laylee? And I associated him with those logs. I knew he was around there somewhere. I already did this. Already pumped this plant. Alright then. Dre says, why is she? In reference to Vendy. That's the most apt question. Yeah, you know, Vendy would be a complete failure as a character if Platonic didn't start leaning in so hard on just the objectively. Oh, there's the play coin. Look, I just found the play coin. Whoa, holy shit, there's a bunch of shit up there. I just looked up and there it was. Everything's breaking my way all of a sudden. There's all this over here. And see, I could have approached this from another angle and used my tongue. Here, I'll do it properly. I'll use the tongue, drag it down. Nice. I think I was conflating the play coin with the other lizard lashing bits over near Rexer's and Rexer's machine, but again, that's the way my brain half-heartedly processed information here. Half-brainily. Oh, no. I knew that was going to be bad. And it was. And that was bad. I think that's that pagey I was hearing earlier, too. And I just wasn't looking right. Alright, so now I am turned around. There we go. Yeah, but yeah, Platonic, like, knows Vendy is just terrible. And the fact that it's a gag, even in Impossible Lair, when you first meet her in Impossible Lair, and Laylee just goes "Gah!" It like redeems her in a way that nice. It redeems her in a way that she wouldn't have been redeemed otherwise. You just kind of have to play with that fact that she's scary and she's a weird design. And because they do that, then it all works out. Alright, well, I guess I have about 13 minutes left for the scheduled end of the stream. I guess I'll go visit Rextro. I'll go back across the logs. Now that I have the play coin, what do I have? So I have all of the items in... no, I don't have the power extender. But I am getting up there in Pages and Quills. Got all the Ghost Riders. Have the Pirate Treasure. So much so that I think on the next stream I can move on to Capital Casino. Might mop up some things here, but that's a good feeling, because I didn't want to spend a whole nother stream in Moody Maze Marsh. No offense to Moody Maze Marsh. I like it. But it is my least favorite world. Fuck! Ever since I finally, like, started clicking with Glitter Glaze Glacier, Moody Maze is definitely 5 of 5 here. There's still plenty to like about it, but... And it's funny, because I originally found Moody Maze Marsh refreshing after Glitter Glaze Glacier, because it was just pure 3D platforming. But, you know, time changes our opinions. There's something wrong with that. We have to grow and adapt as people. And as platform fans, 3D platformer fans. Alright, so let's visit Rextro. Yeah, I like Rextro. Although it's, you know, the scan lines. The scan line is such a shorthand now for, like, games of that era. And I don't think scan lines were ever that pronounced actually in the 90s. Bebop. I don't remember this one. Oh no. Swamp is under attack by bad guys. Only radical drones can defend area by B-team corplets. Okay, so move, boost, aerial attack. I don't remember this. What am I doing? Okay, so I'm invincible for whatever that's worth. I don't like this one. Yeah, I'm not doing great. Oh my god! I didn't even see what the high score was. But I know I'm not gonna get it. Very like Scottish music or like Irish. This is a weird choice for this environment. Was it? Okay, so I did it. All right, I'll do it again. I don't like this one. I get. All right, so 4,000 is the high score. Okay. It's also weird that you've got the corplet, the drone, the bee, because they're not. I think as memorable now that we have the Royal Battalion Guard and Queen Phoebe and also like Capital B himself. Out of all the bees in the Yooka-Laylee series, they're not up there. I'm getting the hang of this now. Just weird at first to control, especially I think the juxtaposition between the normal gameplay and going into a retro game, you don't really know what you're gonna get. There's always that learning curve, which you feel like by World 3, you should have the mechanics pretty much mastered. Not mastered, but it should be secondhand, right? So whenever you have to like jump into something like this, which is completely new each time, it's disorienting to like suddenly be like, oh, I have to learn how to play something completely new, completely foreign to this experience. And it's kind of demoralizing. Like, I know I'm not the best gamer in the world. Like, I'm upfront about that. I'm not anything but a guy who likes to live in the shared universes and compile lore and figure out how every little thing makes sense. But, my actual gameplay skills are a little bit left wanting. Alright, so I got the high score now. I'll just pad it out a bit. But I still like to feel like I'm good, or at least decent at the games I'm playing. And it always throws me whenever I have to like jump into something like a Rextro game that changes each time, and it just, I don't know, it puts me off a little bit. It's fine in the first world, but then by the time you get to the third world, it's like, now I have to figure this out. Nope. it honestly wasn't as unenjoyable as I was letting on. Like by the end of it, when I was figuring it out, I was like, okay, this is amusing, but yeah, it's just like the part of the problem with the retro games is they pale compared to the actual gameplay of Yooka-Laylee, which is solid fun, and those are like at best like Mario Party mini games, like that are like fluffed up to be supersized. But I like Rextro as a character. Don't get me wrong. I love Rextro as a character. I have a Rextro t-shirt from Fangamer that I do wear every couple of weeks proudly. I'm like, look at me, I'm a freak with a Rextro shirt. And people are like, what is that? I asked for the Mr. Pants shirt from Designed by Humans for Christmas. Looking forward to wearing that in public. And I as I said on Stream of Thieves this past Sunday, my mother, who asked me for Christmas ideas, as she always does, I gave her the link to this, and she asked me, like, what is Mr. Pants? I don't know if she thought it was like a sexual thing. What has my child gotten himself into? What kinks floats his boat in 2020? And no, Mr. Pants isn't sexual. Well, he is sexual, but not in any conventional way, right? So I explained it's Mr. Pants, and I didn't explain the full history behind Mr. Pants, like that he was Rare's website mascot, and that Coconut Crackers was going to be a thing, and that Mr. Pants first physically appeared as an actual character in Banjo-Tooie, which makes him a DKU character. I didn't explain any of that. That would have taken probably 4 hours. And, oh yeah, my dog is telling me I need to wind up the stream, so I should stop talking about Mr. Pants, because I could sit here and I could talk about Mr. Pants for hours, well until daybreak. Yes, I know. I'm gonna stop talking about Mr. Pants. Barco, just calm down. Anyway, apologies for the noise there. Alright, so I am 4 pages away. I'm 18 quills away. And I still need to find that rascal of a power extender, but I'll do that. That's fine. Let's see, checking in with a live stream before we go here. Crazy Copters on the scanline discussion says, I only recall seeing pronounced scanlines through off-screen camera footage. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, when you were actually playing them on your TVs, they were not pronounced. And that's why all of these, like, retro modes where you can, like, have scanlines, they always feel artificial and forced to me. It's like, yeah, I realize, like, that is basically what nostalgia is. It's taking something that was an actual thing and kind of blowing it out of proportion. Like, you know, our conception of the 1960s or the 1970s or the 1980s aren't actually the real 1960s or 70s or 80s or whatever era. It's an exaggeration of taking real elements and blowing them wildly out of proportion until we have this cartoon image of them. But because the 90s were the first decade that I really, like, remember happening, like I wasn't just existing in it like I was for the like last half of the 80s, it's weird to me when we go back to nostalgia for it. I'm like, that's not actually the way it was. I was there, I have a good memory, except when it comes to where Ghost Riders and play coins are. And Jeff says, I always wanted DKC battle arenas designed like this, referring to the Rextro game, based on different DKC archetypes where we play four-player head-to-head, trying to jump on each other, and barrels and crates and animal buddies would spawn periodically. Then there'd be co-op modes for defeating waves of enemies. Yeah, that would be cool, I guess. That would be like a cool Kong, like Kong helper thing, like maybe Swanky. That would be a way to justify bringing Swanky back, is making him a Rextro. But I would want the mechanics to stay the same from world to world. Maybe get like increasingly more difficult rather than just here's a completely new experience. So like if it was like Bebop, then that would be pretty cool. But you know, a little bit more polished maybe. And Gecko Soup, hello Gecko Soup, says at least it's not hurdle hijinks. Yeah, as much as I'm looking forward to the next 2 worlds, I'm not looking forward to hurdle hijinks. So, yeah, we will be back next week. Or I should say I will be back. I don't know if you'll be back. You might not want to watch this after I spent most of the stream, most of the episode just crawling on geometry and falling into the stew of the swamp. But I will be back next week. We'll take a quick little lap around Moody Maze Marsh. I'll try to get that power extender, maybe collect a Pagey or Quill or 2, and then we'll be going to Capital Casino. So yeah, place your bets on how poorly I play. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and have a lovely what winter holidays. Is Hanukkah starting between now and next week? If so, have a happy Hanukkah. And you know what, even if it isn't, I hope you have a happy Hanukkah anyway. Just light some candles. Bye.